To each and every action, there's an equal but opposite reaction, and a positive mindset always seems to attract positive results. Now, you may be wondering, like, why am I saying these things? Well, I have created a video and I hope you enjoy it. It will encompass the stuff I have been talking about. So, from me, David the First, GG. I hope you enjoy. Hey yo, come on, John. It's David the First here, and today I'm bringing you a video on game through the law of attraction and Newton's third law. And relax, I'm not about to do like some crazy scientific calculations, your Einstein type of thing. No, basically, I want to disclose and surface to you the kind of significance, right? Profound significance these two laws have in game. And I feel like by sharing this to you, you'll be able to grasp and know how to manipulate your situations effectively in game. Now, without further ado, this is what I have found like scrolling through my previous videos is that I have established that I have never defined what social conditioning is to you. Well, since I'm doing social conditioning, right? And this is my own take, this is my own interpretation on what social conditioning is. Social conditioning is gradually training yourself to understand the psychological behavior and responses humans tend to have and help you influence the activity to your advantage, tilting those results to your favor. And basically, by gradually training yourself to understand human behavior and their tendency to react in a certain way towards an action, you are actively reinforcing your capabilities, right, in producing more predictable results for you now. And thus, this tends to make you more confident and comfortable in what you are doing. And also, what I want to mention is that rather than letting the society influence your actions by manipulating your mind through mainstream, have the latitude of taking an initiative to condition yourself instead. Okay, so I think this phenomenon basically, I think this phenomenon applies to any concept in life, right? But specifically, I want to talk about its application in game. So, one, women, women have always used this law. I mean, subliminally, right? I mean, it's innate for them. How? I mean, through the form of shit test and rejections. That's basically how they've used Newton's third law, right? It's through shit test and rejections, right? Now, I want you to know that shit tests are essential in game, right? Because for women, it's a mechanism, right, to validate that are you are you are you who you say you are, basically. I mean, I'm sorry. And also is that they use it to screen, basically. They use it to screen your motive of why you are here, right? On why are you trying to pick them up? Are you genuine enough? So basically the it's beneficial to both you and the chick. So by learning this Newton's third law in terms of sheet test, right, helps you a lot, right? And also, I want you to know that you are the cause or action, and depending on how you convey that action, right, ultimately or inevitably you are going to get a reaction. And in this regard, you may experience being stationary in the interaction. You know why? Because you have received a response you were not anticipating. Basically, this what most guys experience in an interaction, and I've experienced this as well, right? Like being stagnant in an interaction, not knowing what to say, right? Now, this also touches on the concept of the law of attraction, which translates that if you have a notion of thinking that you're going to have good interactions in your approaches, right? Well, you end up having them, right? Ultimately, you end up having them, right? Because you know why? It's because you come with a positive energy, right? You come from that positive mind frame, right? And what positive energy tends to do with people you are engaging with, right? They tend to feed off from your positive energy, and this is one of the traits that establishes a a an alpha in you, basically. So the law of attraction, you should keep it in mind. And one thing to note as well is that the law of attraction can generate positive results for you, right? Whilst when you have a when you are beginning to have a stagnant moment in the interaction, right? Just know that that is Newton's third law kicking in, right? So when you're experiencing stagnancy, no, it's Newton's third law. When you're vibing with the chick, just know that the law of attraction is still there. Now, I have devised three techniques, right, on each of the laws, right? So, how can you tackle or keep intact the law of attraction, right? One, talk about what you like, basically, and ask her as well, what does she like, right? That's one. And make sure that you use I feel like, you use the words I feel like, for example, you can say, I feel like you are the type of person that likes doing A, B, and C, you know. And secondly, right, you can you can sexualize the interaction. I can't stress how is important to sexualize your interaction, right? That's basically establishes a frame of man to woman. Yeah, and also thirdly, thirdly, bounce around different topics. Don't stay in one topic for too long. Basically, talk about 10 topics in 1 minute, you know, so that your interaction may not be boring. So, when you are experiencing being stagnant in the interaction, hence Newton's third law, this is what you should do. One, you can ignore what she's saying, you know, by saying anyways or never mind, right, and bounce into a different topic. And secondly, use you can use humor, basically, in the form of being sarcastic, right? Being humorous is very important in an interaction. And thirdly, you can misinterpret what she said, right? Whatever she's saying, try to misinterpret it. That would come across as being funny in a way. So thank you for staying this long in this video. And if you enjoyed what I've shared with you, you can give it a thumbs up, and make sure that you click on that subscribe button, and click on the bell symbol so that you can get notified when I'm dropping new videos. And for me, Dave the First, I want to thank you all. And this is PSC ZA GG.